Hello, everybody. Alright, so start of another Minecraft server, because last one obviously wasn't going very well. Also sorry for the long absence. Lots of stuff happens in a short amount of time, and this actually isn't a bad spot. The only thing I ever wish, of course, is not something I'm going to be getting today, it looks like. That's okay, we can survive. A minute there I thought I saw a witch's hut, and I'm like, no, not so soon. Not so soon. Forgive me, I have not been feeling the greatest. And so my voice is off right now. But some time ago, a lot of you, I asked a question in one of the probably Discord servers I'm in, and so requested some questions, which I'm planning on answering today. And some of you had some pretty good questions. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing that a lot. Just a warning. Hopefully I feel better soon, and then I won't be as panicked. Kidding, I'm not panicked, it's just you don't feel good, you don't feel good. Who's this? Not my favorite kind, but it's okay. They'll come in handy, and we can breed. So. I am sorry, sheep, but you will be one of my first victims, and the only reason why is because I don't have iron, and I need the wool. I refuse to face the sleeping monsters right now. Not without some good armor and good protection. Come here. Come here. Alright, so there's that. Okay. Not the usual order I like this in. Okay, we need, excuse me, one of these, of course. Put that there so that I have that all set for when we need that one. One of these. One of these. And then one of those. Alright. As I figure out where we're going to stay. Thought I saw cows. Because I can see stone in the distance, and I know this is here, I might eventually try to get over there. But for safety's sake and convenience sake, I think for now, I'm going to grab this. See if there's a way out without having to dig your way out. All the chickens. For once, I'm actually going to leave them alone. Shocker. I usually don't like to do that. Usually, after chicken apocalypse we had on one of the old servers, I have not been a fan of chickens. I have an idea concept now. I like this idea concept. Yeah, wait. If it will work. Yeah, I think it will. Put a roof on the top of this thing. Have a little water bottom. That will require a lot of glass, but that's okay. Ah. My nose itches. Then we can have like a home inside of this place. That might be actually really kind of cool. So, alright. Okay. What I'm trying to do is make sure that basically as I'm going in here, and I will want these. I don't have a place for a door. Oop. Too many. There we go. Alright. And always, what I do at this point, I'm counting is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. I like having a 5x5 room because it gives you a little space. It was, when I first started Minecraft, it was one of the things I learned on doing. Oh, I'm one short, of course. Anyhow, while I'm doing this, since this is technically grind work anyway, I'm going to go ahead and answer some of the questions. And the first one I got asked, when I asked it for them, was, do you watch anime? If you do, what's your favorite one? And that, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong, by the way. That was asked by Lekos BH. Thank you for the question. I used to watch it so much more than I do now. I love anime. My all-time favorite is on the one I first started with, and I can't find it anymore, sadly, even though it was one of my favorites and I would love to watch it again. It's called The Angel. Not as well known. It's not a really popular one, but it was not only my first anime, but it was also my first manga. And so I'm kind of biased towards it anyway. But yeah, I have watched anime. I do enjoy anime. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. Oh wait, did I? No, it's just very small. Good to know. I guess my classic 5x5 is not going to work in this one. How about we go downstairs? We'll move. That should be fun. Put that there. I was not expecting that one at all. Yeah. Boop. Boop. Looks like I may not be able to get some more wood until morning. That is fine. I can at least use those sticks. Oh, whoops. Hi, brain. Make a couple of these. So, but yeah. I have watched anime. Indeed. And have enjoyed it too much for my own good. Yeah, in some cases dirt is actually a good thing. Anyway, so yeah, that's all good. Yeah, let's do that. Can I go to sleep yet? Yay! Oh, the next question. This is an interesting question in my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna go hunt for wood first, but chicken or egg? And Queen Fluffbutt just leaves it as that. It's just chicken or egg. If you're referring to the live thing, reality thing, I like both if it's the eating of them. If I could afford it and build a chicken coop at some point in our springtime, we have a store that actually has chicks in the springtime. In fact, it being spring now, they have chicks. I would totally get some and raise them and learn how to raise chickens and totally be a chicken mama and get their eggs. When it comes to the game of Minecraft, however, because of events that have happened in the past, and because of an old the YouTuber I used to watch all the time, and if you ever want to watch him, it's Paul Soros Jr. I don't watch him as much as I used to. Anyway, basically I learned the basic mechanics of Minecraft from him. I did not actually do the initiatory you have no idea night that some people do. So yeah, I got to skip that. But he used to call chicken spies, and it's just a fun little thing, but at the same time, shortly after, a chicken apocalypse happened on server. And so I have not liked them ever since, even more so. Which is funny to say, because I like chickens in reality most of the time. So yeah, a little fact. Would have them in reality, in game, totally willing to kill them on the spot. I will try to get like eggs and things like that though, even in game, so that I can farm them if I want to. So yeah, the pigs, you will be my eventual quarry when I want to put you in a pen or something. So, but yes, since I have one egg. Sheep, you are safe from me now. I might eventually make a little tent thing, and I'll show you guys what that is. I call it my explorer tent, and just a very simple tent to basically set up. And oh, hello, egg. Goodbye, chicken. As you can see, I prefer the chicken. I mean, I wouldn't even kill the pig. Honestly, altogether, probably would prefer... Ah, no. Let me out of here. Okay, fastest way out of here is to actually do that. Boop. I'm making a path. I'm getting seeds. Yay. even in game, I probably would prefer the apples, and other kind of food and things like that. Meat will be temporary. So honestly, yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna do the pig. Ooh, that was a close call. Chickens, I'm not afraid to kill. But you can make pie with eggs, so they have a use. Let's see. Sorry. Next question. This one was asked by Kizu. The story behind my character. Oh boy. Short version or long version is what I should have asked you, because there are so many details and things like that. But for the sake of recording, I'll try to go with the short version. So Fuzzy was born in a village, not knowing that she was what she is, and Fuzzy has gotten lost. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good. Time to light up home as soon as we get back to it and find it. Luckily we know it's somewhere against the plains. I think it's this way. Oh, yep, just saw the tree cutting down, so I know I'm close. Anyway, grew up in a village in the middle of a server. If we go by her Minecraft origins anyway, which I'm actually technically trying to get her away from, but for now she still has those. But she did grow up in a village, so she is kind of accustomed to making sure to replant things like that. And she actually had a pretty good life going for her. And it all changed after a trip that basically saved her from being frozen in time. Understand her origins come from some of the stuff in Mary's comic, from what I understood at that time. And so there's that. Anyhow, she actually was engaged to be married, and sometime there's of course the bachelor and bachelorette party. Well, at this point in time, she'd met adventurers and made some friends, and they had invited her to another server for her bachelorette party. And well, there, her sorry, distracted very easily. But basically, while she was at her bachelorette party, her server was intruded upon, and to this day, she still does not know the reason why or what happened. But the server she grew up on, knew, loved, and everything was happening. The server was blacklisted while she was gone. And so now she can never go back home. And because of that, she actually started wandering. Eventually finding the group. And stuff like that. So yeah, all that fun. And just because it is kind of in her blood, she still wanders from time to time, which explains why I'm gone from time to time. In reality, I'll get more into detail on that later. Another day, probably. I hope one day, maybe. But yeah, that's the story behind Fuzzy. Is essentially grew up in a village. The more detailed stuff, like finding out what she was and everything, does happen. Because she knows who she is and what she is before she ever meets the rest of the group. But that's a story for another day. And that's getting long enough as it is. Next question. Do you plan on fighting the Ender Dragon? I can try. I can try. I hope so. TT, I hope so. I'm gonna try. Ooh, 19. Okay. The last one has some context to it because I had requested a certain type of question, and so they had to clarify, and I'm grateful they did. This is talking about the fruit, and I'm sure with that alone, you probably understand where this is going. I'm sorry your fruit is broken, Networker. I'm not going to mention which fruit it is because it won't be hard to figure it out. Share the other half with someone, or maybe save it for later. Honestly, we would take bananas and mash them up and make them into cookies. So yeah, I only got 5 questions, sadly. I'm kind of sad about that, actually. I was hoping for more, but in a way that's also a good thing, because it means this recording won't be as long. I guess I could have talked about Fuzzy a little longer, but yeah. So, I literally did not mind that episode. Whoa. And I am playing Minecraft. Well, I mind my home a little bit. That is very small, now that I look at it, and I should have gone into that one. Oh well. That's okay. You know what? That's just fine. And let's go explore a little. And I'll try to remember to make sure to take my jacket off, because even for Fuzzy, this would be really warm. And I'm glad I went to explore. I saw those yellow flowers and thought they were torches at first. I'm like, what the heck? I literally just created this world. There should not be torches already. Oh, wait. I will be torching pathways, just so I know my way home. At least until we get over here. Pine trees. Some of my favorite elements in Minecraft. Oh dear. Alright, if you do not know, random little fact. I adore the rose bushes. Ooh. Yes, please. We will be moving here. We'll get some supplies all set up. And then start. Basically, I'm going to be making my explorer's tent. So roses will have to wait. But I love rose bushes. They're one of my favorite things. Wolves and I have no bones. Sad day. But I know where they're at. I know where they're at. More sheep. Chickens! Do you have any eggs? No. Yes. You will be redeemed for now if you have eggs. Or, don't have eggs yet. So, but yeah. So there's those questions. If you guys have any other questions, please don't be afraid to ask them. As long as they're PG-13, I honestly don't care. I will try and answer them, or if they are above PG-13, because my version of PG-13 might be slightly different than yours, which is fine. It happens. Anyway. But yeah. Don't be afraid to ask. No one was ever killed for asking a simple question. Not on my channel. Nor will I plan on it. Things that I do ask on my channel. Don't be a douche. Kindness goes a lot further on this channel than being mean will. I am not afraid to ban somebody for hurting somebody's feelings. I have been bullied. And I will not stand for it. So if you start being bullied or a douchey person, understand that as soon as your messages are seen, which won't take long right now, you will probably be banned from my channel. And reasons for that is because you are bullying. And I don't believe that it's a viable way to solve a solution. There are kinder, gentler, more civilized ways to do it. And if you are being bullied, know that you have a friend. And that I know it sucks to be bullied. And that here, I am going to do my absolute best to make it a safe channel. I want it to be a family-friendly channel. And so, as far as it goes, I'm going to try and make sure that there is no swearing. If you ever watch some of my old videos, which I'm not sure if you guys have access or not, but if you do and you find them, if there is swearing, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back to a point where I don't have that anymore. And I know if I just do the channel on my own, there won't be. I am quiet, sorry. But yeah. So, and I probably will give like rules from time to time about my channel. But mainly, don't be a douche. Just don't. Nobody likes someone who's mean. Ever. Like I said, kindness goes a long way on this channel. I need to make these one more up. Maybe I should count to 5. Let's count to 5. But I didn't even realize it was an accent. I'm like, why is this so slow? But yeah, we have a friend here. I want to make a community that we're all nice to each other, no matter our background, political, religion, or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure I come from a different religion than some of you. Some of you may not even have a religion, which is fine. It doesn't mean you have to act like a douchebag. I've met some kind atheists. I've met really nice others. And so, So yeah, don't be a douche. Just be kind to each other. And we all should get along swimmingly. Not in the literal sense. Anyway, it's almost night, so I guess we'll start the next one because of the time. On sleeping first. And then we'll go from there. And hopefully I'll have more questions. So, bye!